western sky comes Sky King. Brought to you by Nabisco, National Biscuit Company. And as we say here in the West, reach, partner.
Reach for Nabisco. Reach for Nabisco. The bright red seal on the package end means there's mighty good cookies inside, my friend.
Yep, that red Nabisco seal is on all your favorite cookies. Creamy chocolatey Oreo cream sandwich, rich different Swiss cream sandwich, yummy Fig Newtons, crispy sweet Nabisco sugar wafers, and many, many others. So just remember, when it comes to cookies,
reach for Nabisco, Nabisco.
And now, Sky King.
Oh, cat! Oh, dear.
You're not dead?
I will be if we have to shoot the scene again.
Oh, it's bad enough that I should have planes flying over all of the time, without people walking right in the middle of my biggest scene.
You mean this was a movie scene?
Well, of course it was. What did you think it was, a real murder?
I'm afraid she did.
Oh, all right, everybody. Place it, we'll shoot this scene over again.
I'm awfully sorry about this. My name is King, Sky King.
Oh, Sky King, you're the man that owns the Flying Crown Ranch. My name's Geller, Frank Geller.
Happy to meet you, sir.
Frank Geller? Well, you're the famous movie director.
Then you've heard about me.
Oh, I sure have.
This is my niece, Penny.
How do you do?
By the way, Mr. King, I was considering using your Flying Crown Ranch as one of my location shots. Could we get down to some business?
Be glad to talk to you anytime, Mr. Geller.
Gosh, I've always wanted to meet a real movie director.
Oh, naturally. I would like you to meet Bob McLean, my leading man.
How do you do?
Hi.
Gee, you're a wonderful actor, Mr. McLean. You know, I thought that Indian had really killed you.
Oh, that wasn't an Indian, Penny. It was our stuntman. Would you like to meet him?
I sure would.
Al, come on over. Penny, this is Al Meadows, one of the best stuntmen in the business. Penny King, Sky King.
How do you do?
Penny,
how are you?
Okay.
What do you mean by stuntman?
Well, he's the one that does all the dirty work in the picture. Takes the falls and things like that. Shall we give a demonstration now?
Is it all right, Mr. Geller?
Okay, but just remember, it's my money you're wasting.
What'll we do?
Just throw a couple of punches.
Okay. Penny, watch and see if you can catch us cheating. But you better stand over there. Go ahead, Al.
Did you have to hit him so hard? You hurt him.
You never touched me, Penny. It's just part of the act.
Oh, did you ever see anything like that in your life?
Quite a business.
All right, that's enough fooling around, everybody. We're going to shoot this scene over again. Places, everybody!
Mr. Geller, do you mind if we stay and watch?
Why, certainly not. But stay out of the scene.
Would you like to stay?
Would I?
Just remember what the director said. Stay out of the scene. Just what do you think you're doing, young lady?
I was just practicing.
Movie bug?
Well, it was a lot of fun watching him shoot the scene today.
Sure it was. Say, I've got to go into Grover first thing in the morning and pick up the payroll at the bank. Like to ride along?
Will the movie company be there?
Well, Geller did say something about shooting some location shots in town.
Well, then I'll be ready in the morning, bright and early.
Know your lines. The bank isn't ready for business yet.
Look, Sky.
That looks like you're going to take a movie scene in front of the bank.
Goody, let's watch. Isn't it exciting?
Hi, Mitch. Morning, Sky. Penny. Say, what's going on over there in front of the bank?
It's the movie company. They're shooting a scene. And don't go over there because you'll spoil it.
Hey, that's funny. Geller never said a word about the bank when he was getting his permit. They wouldn't make it so realistic. It gives me the creeps.
Look, it's Mr. Newell, the banker. He's in the scene.
Help! Help! Stop them! Stop them! It's a holdup! Stop them! It's a holdup!
That's no movie scene.
You're darn right.
Sheriff! Sheriff! Two men with masks on. They scooped up all the cash. They took the payroll for the whole town.
I'll get the alarm out and set up roadblocks.
Guy, the cameraman, he's gone.
Oh, he'll never catch them. They've got too big a start.
Maybe he can't catch him in the car, but they can't run away from the new Songbird.
You're right, Penny.
Sheriff calling Songbird. Sheriff to Songbird. You read me, Sky?
I read you loud and clear, Mitch. I'm airborne over the valley.
We've got roadblocks set up everywhere but at the north end. It'll take me a good 10 minutes to get men over there.
Okay, I'll cover the road all the way to the north end.
Report at once if you sight them. If they get out of the valley, we might lose them.
Roger, Songbird out. Songbird to sheriff, Songbird to sheriff.
Mitch here, Sky.
Car in sight, headed north.
Can our men reach the valley mouth before they do?
I don't think so. I've got an idea, Mitch. Hold on till I call you back. Songbird out.
Roger. Hey, what gives? Look out!
That guy's crazy. Come right at us. Right at us.
We're stopped. Let's get out of here.
Songbird to sheriff, Songbird to sheriff.
Sheriff here, Sky.
Their car's wrecked on the highway about 3 miles from North Pass. I don't think they're hurt. They're headed into the hills on foot.
They won't get out of the valley now.
I don't know, miss. That's pretty rough country. I don't think you can get to them by car.
I'll dig them out with a posse. See you back at the landing field, Sky. And thanks.
Roger, Songbird out. They left the road at this point and headed into the hills about here.
And I've got one mounted posse going in from here and the other one from here. That's a box canyon. They can't get out of there.
Yeah. There's just one thing that worries me, Mitch.
What's that?
There's a man missing.
Missing.
We all saw the robbery. There were 2 men that went into the bank after the money. But there was a 3rd man outside that bank pretending to operate the camera.
Hey, that's right, Sheriff. I remember him.
Yeah.
And yet there were only 2 men who got away in that car.
You know, Sky, I think you're right. We've got to find out who that 3rd man was.
It's got to be someone in that movie company.
Sounds logical. Yeah, they could have planned the whole thing, knowing that company was shooting here. And they could have gotten the company's camera, too.
What about the cameraman? Or one of his assistants? They're the only ones that have access to the camera, aren't they?
No, it's not that easy, Sky.
What do you mean?
There's one thing I didn't tell you about before. At the same time the bank was being robbed, Geller was in my office raising gain because his sound truck was broken into and his camera stolen. Here's my deputy's report.
That's a big help. Anyone who knew where it was could have taken that camera.
I'll get it. Flying Crown Ranch. Oh, yes, he's here. Just a minute, please. It's for you, Sheriff. Your office.
Hello. Speaking. Yeah. Yeah, I see. But tell him I'll come down and talk to him myself. Yeah, right now. That fella Geller.
What about him?
He's been stomping around my office, demanding that we return his camera to him so he can go on with his shooting.
Where is he now?
He and the rest of the company down at that lot at the end of Main Street. They're going to shoot a scene there.
Good. I want to have a talk with Geller. I'm coming into town with you.
Fine.
coming, Penny?
I sure am.
How can you sit there and look so comfortable?
What do you expect me to do?
Oh, give a little sympathy. Why, the picture's not half finished and I'm losing money on it.
There's the sheriff now. Why don't you go cry on his shoulder?
Hi, Mr. Geller.
Look around you. What do you see? A bunch of people sitting around on my payroll.
I'm sorry, Mr. Geller, but this is serious business. We've had a bank robbery, you know.
I'm the one who's been robbed. You've taken my camera. I can't make my picture. I'm losing dollars for the thousands. Thousands.
We know it's hard on you, Mr. Geller, but if you'll help us, maybe we can clear this whole thing up.
You, and what do you want to be?
Just this. Is your whole company here now?
Most certainly.
Every single person?
Most certainly they are.
Have you got a payroll list?
Of course I have a payroll list. How do you think we pay them?
Would you mind calling the roll? I'd like to be absolutely certain there's no one missing.
Oh, so you want to call the roll? Then we call the roll.
May I make a speech first, Mr. Geller?
Do I get my camera back?
I think the sheriff can arrange that.
Then you make your speech.
Thank you. Mitch, will you get their attention, please?
I'll get it all right.
May I have your attention, please? As you all know, there was a bank robbery this morning. 2 men got away with a large sum of money. Their car was wrecked, and they took to the hills on foot. They're up there now, with a mounted posse after them. Without horses, these men haven't a prayer in the world of getting away with that money. Now, Sheriff Hargrove is going to let you go on with the picture as soon as we make certain that everyone is here and accounted for. Mr. Geller, would you call the roll, please?
Yes. Answer to your names, please. Bob McLean.
Here.
Al Meadows.
Here.
Frank Geller. Walter Mays.
Yes?
James Harris. William Dell. Fred Thorne. Joseph Stell.
Yes?
Philip McCann.
Yes?
Daniel Fromm.
Here.
There. Are you satisfied? Everybody is here.
Thank you.
Well, I guess that does it, Mitch. Looks like nobody from the company has skipped.
Well, with everybody accounted for, where does that leave us?
Well, it leaves us with one bank robber right here in front of us somewhere. We'll just have to smoke him out.
That's not going to be so easy.
Well, we planted the bait. Just have to see if he takes it. I'm betting he will.
It's your show, Sky. I hope you're right.
What do you say we give him the camera, let him go on with the picture?
Well, how much longer do I have to wait? I did what you asked me, didn't I?
You don't have to wait anymore, Mr. Geller. The sheriff says you can have your camera.
You'll find it in the back end of my car.
Oh, fine, fine. Boys, get a move on, please. Quick, get the camera out of the back of the sheriff's car. We've wasted enough time already. All right, everybody. This is the big chase scene. The climax. Bob is supposed to run, jump on the horse, and ride away as fast as he can. Later, we shall take the rest of it. Only this much at this time. Now, Bob? Bob McLean!
Here I am, Mr. Geller. All set to go.
Oh, fine, fine, Bob. Will you bring in the horse now, please? Thank you. All right, now we're all set. Now give me a good mount and a fast ride, Bob. These men are chasing you. They're after you. They're going to kill you. And the horse is your only chance.
Right.
The camera will follow the horse until it disappears into the hills. Get ready.
Sky, I've got it. You'd never believe it. I know who the third man is.
Who?
The actor, Bob McLean. Remember the man running the camera outside the bank? The gray shirt, the black neckerchief, the black hat? I'd remember him anywhere.
You may be right.
Aren't you going to get him?
Not just yet, Penny. I want to see this scene first.
You're just going to stand there and watch him shoot the scene?
That's right.
That does it. I'll never understand men.
All right now, we're all ready. Rolling. Action.
Are you hurt? I don't know. I can move my legs all right. I must have twisted my knee.
Here, let me help.
But I've got to get this scene. I've got to get this scene.
Not with me, you won't. It's a job for a stuntman anyway. Let Al do the same.
Oh, okay. Al?
Coming, Mr. Geller. Here, sit down here. Take the weight off that leg.
Here, Al. You better take this.
Right. Sore?
Oh, yeah.
I'll use this horse, Mr. Geller. You can do the scene anytime you're ready, sir.
Well, good. Let's get rolling before something else happens to me.
You better have the company doctor take a look at that.
All right. Sky, come here a minute. Look at this latigo.
Well, somebody cut it.
But who?
A leading man.
That's it. That's the answer. Same shirt, same hat, same tie.
I've been trying to tell you, Sky.
A stuntman.
Stuntman.
He cut that so we could ride in this scene.
By golly.
Okay, roll 'em.
Hold it. I want to talk to this man.
Come on, get that action. Get that action. It's the best stuff we've had in the picture.
He's all yours, Mitch. You'll have company when we get the other two.
Look, they're the robbers, see?
And there's the posse. They're coming at him from both sides.
Look, they got their hands up.
Well, I guess that does it.
There's just one thing that puzzles me.
What's that, Mitch?
How did you know this guy was going to try to make a break for it?
Yeah, I was wondering about that, too.
I invited him to.
Invited him?
Sure, with a little speech I made to the company. I told him the bandits didn't have a chance to escape the posse unless they had horses.
Sure, I remember.
The two men in the hills had the money with them. I figured our man might take a desperate chance and get a horse and make a try for that money. The only two horses in Grover were the two to be used in that chase scene.
Well, I hate to admit it, but you were right.
You know, Sky, for a while I thought the man we were after was that actor, Bob McLean.
Our man was an actor, Penny. You might even call him a bad actor, huh, Mitch? I don't think he'll be playing any more parts for a while.
Not where he's going.
next week. Remember, reach for Nabisco.
Harder!
Reach for Nabisco. The bright red seal on the packaging means there's mighty good cookies inside, my friend.